Hey, what's up, you guys? WWE fan 0599 here again, and today we're going to review Lethal Weapon. That's right, we're going to be reviewing all 4 Lethal Weapon films within the past few days. So, we are going to start off with the very first one that started it all, Lethal Weapon. So, Lethal Weapon stars Mel Gibson and Danny Glover, and what this film is about, it's about when this older veteran cop named Murtaugh is paired up with this young suicidal cop named Riggs. And, there's one thing they have in common with each other. They don't like being worked with pairs. They don't like working in pairs. But they have to basically work it out with each other because they have to stop a gang of drug smugglers. So, what did I think of Lethal Weapon? I love this movie. I think it's one of my personal favorite action movies of all time. It's my favorite buddy cop film because it's just great. And it's mostly not because of the action, honestly, because of the performances, because of the characters, honestly. And I love that. This movie is such a great character piece, I think. I think it's a really great character piece. So, yeah. So let's get into my positives. And my positives are the acting. The acting is great. I think the acting is great in Lethal Weapon. Of course, Mel Gibson as Riggs, he's great. I love him in this film. He does such a great job as Riggs. And you feel for his character because, he's going through a lot of things. And Mel Gibson does such a great job with that. His character feels human. You know what I mean? He feels like a human. And I like that. It's a really human character, and Mel Gibson does a great job as Riggs. I thought he did a really great job. So yeah, Danny Glover as Murtaugh, he's great. I think he did a great job as well. He was great as Murtaugh. I really enjoyed him in the film as well. And Gary Busey, Gary Busey, that crazy dude is in this movie. Yeah, he plays the villain of the film, and he's great. He really was. I thought he did a great job as the villain of the film. So yeah. The acting is great overall. The action's great as well. Very well filmed. I know a lot of people complain about a certain fight scene that happens at the end of the film. Didn't bother me too much. It was only shaky for about, for the first 5 seconds of the fight. Didn't feel like that throughout the rest of the fight. But yeah, the action is great overall. Richard Donner does a great job directing the action. I thought the action was great with the film. Some great action, in my opinion. The chemistry between Mel Gibson and Danny Glover is incredible. It really is. They do an incredible job, playing off each other. It's just great. And they do such a great job as a pair, in my opinion. And it's one of the best duos I've ever seen in film because they just work so great with each other, and you can tell there's something there between them, and I love that. So yeah. The villains, like I said, the villains are great. Some great villains in my opinion. The writing's great with the film. Some excellent writing. This movie's actually written by Shane Black, who directed Kiss Kiss Bang Bang and Iron Man 3. He wrote this film, and I think he did a great job writing this movie, because just the dialogue between every single character in this film is great. And I love that. So yeah. The directing's absolutely incredible. This movie's directed by Richard Donner, who directed Superman the movie and The Goonies, and he does a great job directing this film as well. This film had some incredible directing, in my opinion. I love the directing with Lethal Weapon. And the pacing. This movie goes by fast. When I tell you, not to where it's rushing, it just goes by, and I love that. There's no slow moments in this film. This movie is just let's just go. Let's not waste any time. Let's just go, and I love that. The pacing's absolutely incredible, in my opinion. So, yeah. Guys, Lethal Weapon is one of my all-time favorite action films. Like I said, it is such a great character piece as well. I love Lethal Weapon. It is incredible. So, it's time for my official grade on Lethal Weapon, and my official grade on Lethal Weapon is an A+. Like I said, this is one of my favorite action films of all time. It's a movie that I can go back and rewatch all the time. I love Lethal Weapon. Just incredible. So it's getting an A+. So what do you guys think of Lethal Weapon? Leave in the comment section below. I'm WWE Fan 0599, and we'll see you all tomorrow for my review for Lethal Weapon 2. Peace.